everyone, welcome fellow Minecrafters. I'm here today to show you an awesome tutorial for the TU9 update for Xbox 360. As you know, we've received fire chargers, and I personally think they're very useful. They actually act a little differently than I'd expected, although I'm not a huge PC buff. I do know about everything, but I don't go into detail. I kind of try and stick to the Xbox for the Xbox users. What you're looking at right here is an enclosed version on this side. Completely made out of stone brick. The top is actually made out of slabs, just for most reduced amount of lag I can get on a multiplayer server, although my connection is never that great anyhow, so bear with me. But this has quite a few different uses. You can see this one's firing right here, and I'll show you how it works. I'm going to turn off that lever. It does function on and off. That means once you turn it on, the repeaters are not stuck. You don't have to break anything. It will turn on and off. That is involved right here on this piston. This piston pushes down, and if you know anything about redstone, if a repeater powers into a block, it will power the redstone next to it. Right now, this circuit wouldn't do anything, but if you notice, when I hit this switch, that piston pushes that down, and before that signal even gets there, it's ready to repeat. The second component involved with this is a pulse limiter, and I've noticed with everything I've built, pulse limiters just help reduce lag. And it also makes for a cleaner circuit if you have a lot of components running together. It seems like the pulse limiter keeps that number where it is, and instead of you having an extra pulse showing up somewhere, which I've had happen numerous occasions, this limits that to a degree, and it can still happen, but it reduces the amount it happens a lot. So basically, normally that repeater would be on 3 in any other situation, but because of the way I powered it with this block and a torch, and any torch in a circuit adds an extra tick if you switch it. So that reduced that tick to 2 instead of 3. This one's always set at 1. So what happens is your feed signal goes through this repeater and goes down into your 4 repeater system. And that one, 2 ticks after the first one goes through, will shut off the circuit so that you don't get continuous power. And after that, once your repeaters hit through there, they go down this block across through there. They'll hit these 2, which activate this torch, which activate those repeaters, which activates this torch, and sends the feed all the way up and sets off all of your fire charges. Let's just say you hate Smokey Bear and you just don't want to listen to what he has to say. We're going to set a forest on fire. So, without further ado, let's see how fast this goes. I'm going to speed this up about 3 times so you guys don't have to wait through everything. It's still rather fast. So here we go.